morning and hi. My name is Krishnali Nganching. I am from School of Educational Studies, a second year student majoring in mathematics. I'm as a script writer in this video assignment.
Hi, my name is Tan Hong Yu. I'm from School of Physics, first year student and majoring in engineering physics. And I'm as a presenter in this project.
Good morning and hi, my name is Yo Jocelyn. I'm from School of Physics, first year student majoring in engineering physics, and I'm acting as the role of editor in this project.
At the beginning of the 20th century, pacemakers were large, cumbersome external devices that use vacuum tubes and rely on external AC power. They are frequently too traumatic for young patients, but thanks to the computer technology nowadays, today's pacemakers are much more flexible and adaptable. In our heart, it has its own natural pacemaker, which is called sinus nodes. It sends out regular electrical impulses that causes our heart chamber to contract and relax to produce heartbeats. So, if the sinus nodes does not function properly, doctor will recommend a pacemaker, a small implanted electrical devices that send electrical impulses to keep our heartbeat regular. Some of the pacemakers only function when they are needed, whereas other pacemakers work all the time. The pacemaker usually function for 6 to 7 years before replacement of battery is needed. However, some malfunction issues may happen with cardiac pacemaker because of electromagnetic interference (EMI). Why electromagnetic waves interfere pacemaker the most? This is because pacemakers rely on complex microcircuitry and use electromagnetic waves for their communication with the programmers. Therefore, they are susceptible to interference for the surrounding electromagnetic radiation. This is Julie. She is about to get a pacemaker fitted. The surgery takes about an hour, where the pacemaker is inserted under her collarbone. After the surgery, Julie is advised to avoid herself from some devices which produce electromagnetic waves that may cause interference to pacemaker, which also been known as electromagnetic interference (EMI). Your doctor has recommended that you receive a permanent pacemaker implanted in your body. But what does that actually mean? The heart is located in the center of the chest, enclosed by the breastbone and the ribcage. By contracting in the rhythmic way, it causes the blood in our body to circulate. A normally functioning heartbeat is at the rate between 60 to 100 contractions per minute. While these contractions are triggered by a small piece of heart tissue called the SA nodes. The SA nodes generates a small electrical signals that is transmitted by the nerve to the surrounding muscle. These electrical impulses are what causes the heart muscle to contract. In some people, the SA nodes fails to cause the heart to contract with its normal rhythm, causing an abnormal heartbeat.
Therefore, a pacemaker is a device that is designed to provide an electrical signal to the heart muscle and to help it maintain a proper rhythm. EMI can be defined as any signal, either biologic or non-biologic, that fall within a frequency spectrum that are being detected by the sensing circuitry of the pacemaker. Do you ever wonder how EMI occurs? EMI occurs when electromagnetic waves emitted by one electronic source or device impede the normal function of another electronic device as a result from conducted or radiated electromagnetic energy. EMI signals can be affect cardiac devices because they overlap the cardiac signal range. They can interfere with the optimal function of the pacemaker in several ways.
EMI will stop the pacemaker from delivering the stimulating pulses that regulates heart's rhythm. This is because pacemaker withhold pacing pulses if electrical potentials induced by EMI are detected within the heart rate range. EMI also causes the pacemaker to deliver the signal irregularly as voltage induced in pacemaker leads result from very strong electromagnetic field cause atrial oversensing. Finally, EMI causes the pacemaker to ignore heart's own rhythm and deliver pulse at a fixed rate. This is because a static magnetic field will cause the pacemaker to deliver a continuous sequence of pulse. And pacemaker will continuously pace the heart at the magnetic rate, while in the presence of a strong static magnetic field associated with magnet. For advantages of CT, it can store info for heart rhythms. As heart is source of electromagnetic energy in human body, the rate of heartbeat produced helps pacemaker to store information of our heart rhythm and function properly by sending electric impulse to produce heartbeat at similar rate. Second, it mimics natural action. The pacemaker uses electrical impulses to stimulate faster rate when the natural system of the heart falling to regulate heartbeat pacing. Third, the heart efficiency. For biventricular pacemaker, it works to ensure the ventricle and atria to work together and improve the heart pumping efficiency. For number 4, prevention of heart failure. By using the pacemaker, the heart failure can be prevented by coordinate electrical signal between ventricles of the heart. Patients with cardiac pacemaker need to be evaluated regularly and carefully as they are exposed to procedure risks. Pacemaker implantation may reveal patient to surgical site infections. The placing of the lead and electrodes during the implantation procedure also presents certain risks for the patient. The lead or electrode could perforate the heart or cause scattering or other damage. The electrode can also cause involuntary stimulation of nearby skeletal muscles. Apart from that, they can also get allergic to anesthesia and also become swollen and bruising. Next, lifestyle of the patient surely needs some changes. The pacemaker user have to be careful with electrical appliances such as cell phones, microwave oven, and also high tension wire. Other than that, they must also be wary of medical equipment such as MRI with very high magnetic force and shockwave lithotripsy to get rid of kidney stones. All of these appliances could disrupt the electrical signaling of the pacemaker through electromagnetic interference and stop it from functioning and can cause fatal to the patient.
In conclusion, in our daily life, patients with cardiac pacemaker are potentially vulnerable to the adverse effects of many EMI sources. Physicians taking care about the patients should be aware of these problems and precautions are needed for the prevention of the possible EMI by giving clear instructions and guidance to the patients. That's all for me. Thank you for hearing.